We had a bomb threat at our house. We had some police presence at our house from time to time. We all became very educated at young ages about everything that was happening in the area of civil rights. We just learned to be kind, to be respectful about people less advantaged than us. We knew about discrimination with African Americans in the most profound way.
The Civil Rights Movement was a widespread social movement aimed to abolish legalized racial segregation and discrimination, primarily against African American citizens across the nation, including Oklahoma City. Longtime Oklahoma City resident and civil rights activist Clara Luper was invited to New York City to have a play she wrote about Martin Luther King performed. Little did she know that this trip would become the catalyst for the beginning of the sit-in movement, not only in Oklahoma City, but across the country. Her daughter Marilyn suggested that a group of people visit Katz Drug Store in Oklahoma City to order food. This became the first nonviolent lunch counter sit-in. The drugstore soon ended its segregation policy.
Oklahoma City was a segregated society. We could not go to any restaurants. We would have to eat in the back of the restaurant outdoors, out of a brown paper sack. Segregation was an evil, and it took away the dignity of individuals. And I made a motion, and I think I was 9 years old now, that we would just go down to Katz Drug Store here in Oklahoma City, and we would sit there until they served us.
At home, local Oklahoma-based judge and civil rights advocate Eugene Matthews and his wife Dolly were actively involved in the movement, along with their 5 daughters. Judge Matthews made it a priority to represent people who were arrested for participating in sit-ins during that time. He and Dolly were passionate about seeing that justice was served, and this fight for social justice became one that included his entire family.
There wasn't a lot of support for a lot of the stands we took. We became involved sort of accidentally. We were both interested, of course, in, equal rights for people. That's nothing that unusual. He was a lawyer, and he would help people that needed help.
Growing up, it was very important from my earliest memories to stand up for civil rights. He taught us things like we need to be very kind and respectful of others, regardless of their skin color. He would say things like, what difference would it make that your skin is a different color?
He found joy in representing people. And people were afraid, but he was not afraid.
My mom and dad worked hard, and you can definitely see the work that they did manifested itself still today. It changed everything.
In 1977, Legal Aid Services of Oklahoma was established. This organization believes that all Oklahomans deserve equal access to our state's justice system and legal information. Today, they provide free civil legal assistance to eligible low-income individuals, their families, and older adults. Eugene and Dolly both retired in 1998 and later established an endowment known as the Legal Aid Services of Oklahoma Judge Eugene H. Matthews Fund with the Oklahoma City Community Foundation to benefit Legal Aid Services of Oklahoma.
We make it possible for individuals, families, and organizations who want to make a long-term difference to really fuel the nonprofits that they care about.
And in 2005, Dolly directed a gift from her IRA to the endowment fund and later established her own advised fund to support programs that serve neighbors in need.
Our staff has in-depth knowledge of the issues that our community faces, and we can help donors learn more about local organizations and programs that really make a difference in the areas they care about most. We're here for our donors, and we want to help them make the maximum impact in our community.
The partnership with the Oklahoma City Community Foundation has been really solid from the get-go. I'm not sure we would have conceived of how to do this without them.
Well, I think the Oklahoma City Community Foundation was a place that I thought was really ripe for just expanding. You know, the foundation did a lot of good things.
If you would like to support causes that improve our community now and well into the future, join us today. The Oklahoma City Community Foundation will help you make it happen.
Dad felt in his bones a deep concern for those who were poor or lonely or who were treated differently because of race. And he yearned, advocated, and agonized over the need for justice. And that was Dad.